An infinite cosmic void stretches, an absolute and empty darkness where existence itself seems to cease. A profound silence blankets the nothingness, unbroken by the light of stars or the presence of planets. Within the all-encompassing black, a voice echoes, resonating with the power of creation. The voice commands with divine authority, "Let there be light." The void trembles, poised on the brink of transformation, awaiting the birth of illumination. The cosmic darkness holds its breath, ready to yield to the force of an ancient command. In the infinite void, a sudden, brilliant light explodes, piercing through the eternal darkness. The light expands, pushing back the shadows, a cosmic dawn breaking across the universe. God's presence is felt as light and darkness separate, defining the boundaries of existence. Day is born from the chaos, a new era of illumination sweeping through the cosmos. Night retreats, yielding to the light, the first division of time etched into the fabric of space. In the infinite void, God's power surges, sculpting a planet from raw potential. Vast waters draw back, yielding to the emergence of continents, their surfaces still barren and untouched. Life explodes across the land, a symphony of greens as vegetation carpets the once empty spaces. The transformation unfolds, a vibrant tapestry of life woven across the face of the earth, a world reborn, teeming with the promise of new beginnings under the watchful gaze of its creator. God gestures, and a blinding light erupts as the sun is born, casting its radiant warmth across the void. In gentle contrast, the moon materializes, a serene beacon in the burgeoning sky. Stars ignite, a myriad of diamonds scattered across the velvet expanse, each finding its celestial home. Flocks of birds explode into existence, their wings carrying them in joyous, liberated flight against the dawn. Beneath the waves, the seas surge with life, a kaleidoscope of creatures darting and weaving in their newfound domain. The cosmos breathes, teeming with light and life, a testament to divine creation. The Garden of Eden bursts with life, a symphony of vibrant colors and lush greenery under the warm Sunday. God walks serenely through his creation, his presence a gentle breeze through the trees. He surveys the landscape, his gaze encompassing every flower and creature in this perfect paradise. A sense of profound satisfaction emanates from him as he beholds the beauty and harmony of his work. Sunlight dapples through the leaves of Eden, illuminating a garden teeming with life. With infinite care, God kneads the dust, his hands shaping the form of Adam from the earth. A gentle breath, a divine spark, and life floods into the inert clay. Adam's eyes flutter open, wide with wonder at the vibrant world unfolding before him. The air sweet with blossoms and humming with unseen life. Sunlight bathes the Garden of Eden, its rays piercing through a canopy of lush, vibrant greenery. Towering trees reach towards the heavens, their leaves rustling softly in the still, peaceful air. A divine voice echoes through the tranquil garden, its tone both commanding and gentle. "You are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil." A shadow of warning hangs in the air as the voice concludes, "For when you eat from it, you will certainly die." In the heart of Eden, Adam moves through the vibrant garden, a solitary figure amidst the overwhelming beauty. He pauses, brow furrowed, observing the myriad creatures that roam freely, his touch gentle as he names each one. Sunlight dapples through the leaves, illuminating the rich tapestry of life that surrounds him. A quiet satisfaction settles upon his face as he fulfills his task, connecting with the world around him. Yet, as he gazes out over the landscape, a subtle shadow crosses his eyes, a hint of longing for something more. The lushness of the garden cannot quite fill the void. A profound loneliness lingers in his heart. In the tranquil Garden of Eden, Adam slumbers peacefully, his breath a gentle rhythm in the stillness of the night. With divine grace, God's hand descends, gently taking a rib from Adam's side, an act of profound creation. From this single rib, a vision of breathtaking beauty begins to form, a testament to divine artistry. Eve emerges, radiant and new, a beacon of light in the serene darkness of Eden. Bathed in the soft glow of Eden's sunlight, Adam awakens, his eyes fluttering open to a world of vibrant greens and untold wonders. He rises, muscles stretching, his senses overwhelmed by the symphony of nature's perfect harmony. His gaze drifts, lingering on the figure of Eve, a vision of radiant beauty amidst the lush foliage. A profound connection ignites within him, a recognition of kindred spirit as their eyes meet for the first time. With awe and wonder, Adam proclaims, "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh." Bathed in the golden sunlight, Adam and Eve wander through the Garden of Eden, their figures radiant against the lush greenery. Their bare skin glows, untouched by shame, as they move with a natural, unburdened grace. In perfect harmony, their footsteps echo softly through the tranquil garden. They exist as one with each other and the world, their innocence a palpable presence in the air. The Garden of Eden flourishes under the warm sun, a vibrant tapestry of life and tranquility. A serpent, sleek and silent, weaves through the verdant foliage, its scales shimmering like jewels. Its movements are subtle, each coil a calculated step toward its unsuspecting target. The serpent's eyes gleam with cunning as it approaches Eve, a hidden agenda lurking beneath its gaze. The air is thick with anticipation as the serpent draws closer, the fate of paradise hanging in the balance. The lush greenery obscures the impending drama, the beauty of Eden masking a looming deception. Under the radiant sun, the Garden of Eden flourishes, a symphony of vibrant colors and intoxicating scents. A serpent emerges, its scales shimmering with an otherworldly allure as it navigates the lush foliage. The air hangs heavy with the fragrance of exotic fruits and blooming flowers, a deceptive sweetness. The serpent approaches Eve, its presence a subtle disruption in the idyllic paradise. With a sly glint in its eyes, the serpent's voice slithers through the tranquil air. "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" The serpent questions, its words a venomous seed. Sunlight dapples through the dense canopy in the Garden of Eden, illuminating a world of lush greenery. Eve pauses near a tree, its branches heavy with ripe, tempting fruit. Her brow furrows in thought as she recalls the divine decree. "We may eat fruit from the trees in the garden, but God did say, 'You must not eat fruit from the tree that is in the middle of the garden, and you must not touch it, or you will die.'" The forbidden fruit hangs in the balance, a silent challenge amidst the garden's tranquil beauty. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, illuminating the Garden of Eden in a dance of light and shadow. A serpent, its scales shimmering like 1,000 emeralds, coils around the trunk of the forbidden tree. Its eyes, gleaming with ancient knowledge, fixate on Eve, who stands mesmerized by the fruit hanging heavy on the branches. A subtle hiss breaks the idyllic silence as the serpent begins to weave its spell of temptation. "You will not certainly die," the serpent whispers, its voice a silken promise against the backdrop of paradise. "For God knows that when you eat from it your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." The serpent concludes, sealing Eve's fate. In the lush Garden of Eden, Eve's gaze is captured by the forbidden tree, its branches laden with ripe, tempting fruit. Her hand extends, drawn by an irresistible allure, fingertips lightly tracing the smooth skin of the forbidden fruit. With a decisive motion, she plucks the fruit from its branch, severing its connection to innocence. The fruit is now in her hand, a symbol of temptation and the unknown. She eats it. A narration whispers, sealing their fate. In the sun-drenched Garden of Eden, Adam approaches Eve, their figures radiant against the lush greenery. With a gentle smile, Eve extends her hand, offering a tempting piece of fruit to Adam. A moment of hesitation flickers across Adam's face as he gazes at the fruit in her hand. He accepts the offering, his fingers brushing against hers in a silent exchange. Adam raises the fruit to his lips and takes a bite. The fate of paradise hanging in that single, fateful act. In the heart of the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve stand amidst vibrant flora, an untouched innocence radiating from them. A profound silence hangs in the air, the rustling leaves the only sound in their idyllic paradise. A flicker of awareness crosses their features, a dawning realization of their unadorned forms. Their eyes meet, a shared understanding passing between them like a fragile current. A wave of shame washes over them, their newfound consciousness altering their perception of themselves and each other. The lush garden now seems to bear witness to their vulnerability, the innocence of the moment shattered by burgeoning self-awareness. In the heart of Eden, Adam and Eve huddle together, their faces reflecting a blend of shame and newfound resolve. Sunlight pierces through the dense foliage, casting dappled shadows on their frantic efforts to sew fig leaves together. Their clumsy stitches mark the beginning of a new era, a stark contrast to the garden's untouched beauty. The rustling leaves and chirping birds, once a symphony of innocence, now echo with accusations in the heavy air. In the Garden of Eden, the sun's final rays paint the verdant landscape with shadows. God strolls through the lush foliage, his face serene amidst the tranquil evening. A thicket of trees becomes a desperate hiding place, as Adam and Eve, consumed by fear, seek to vanish. Their eyes dart nervously, scanning the approaching figure. The vibrant colors of paradise contrast sharply with the darkness of their dread. Each rustle of leaves, each lengthening shadow, amplifies their terror as God nears. The Garden of Eden basks in the fading light, the first stars appearing like diamonds scattered across a velvet sky. A profound silence blankets the landscape, broken only by the gentle rustling of leaves under an unseen breeze. From the depths of the lush garden, the Creator's voice resonates, seeking, "Adam, where are you?" A pause hangs heavy in the air before Adam's fearful reply drifts through the trees. "I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked. So I hid," Adam confesses, his voice laced with shame and regret. Golden light bathes the Garden of Eden as evening descends, casting long shadows across the lush foliage. God stands before Adam and Eve, his face etched with a sorrow that mirrors the fading light. His voice, heavy with disappointment, echoes through the garden. "Adam, Eve, what is this I hear? Have you eaten from the tree I forbade you?" Adam shifts, guilt twisting his features as he deflects. "The woman you put here with me, she gave me fruit from the tree, and I ate it." Eve's eyes dart nervously as she confesses, her voice barely a whisper. "The serpent deceived me, and I ate." A serpent slithers in the shadows, its gleaming eyes reflecting the last rays of the setting sun, a silent witness to their downfall. The sun descends, painting the Garden of Eden in hues of twilight, as long shadows stretch across the verdant landscape. God stands, a figure of immense power, yet a palpable sorrow emanates from him, filling the tranquil air. His voice, heavy with divine authority and a hint of lament, echoes through the garden. "By the sweat of your brow you will eat your food until you return to the ground," God proclaims, his words carrying the weight of a new destiny. "Since from it you were taken, for dust you are and to dust you will return," he concludes, sealing humanity's fate with solemn finality. As twilight embraces the Garden of Eden, long shadows stretch across the verdant landscape. With gentle hands, God meticulously crafts garments of skin, the delicate texture a testament to his care. The fading light casts a soft glow upon Adam and Eve as God approaches, bearing his gifts. He drapes the newly made attire over their forms, a tender act of protection and grace. Clothed in divine craftsmanship, Adam and Eve stand silhouetted against the twilight, their new beginning bathed in ethereal light. In the Garden of Eden, God's gesture unleashes a surge of blinding light. Adam and Eve turn, their faces shielded from the radiant paradise they are leaving behind. Heads bowed in sorrow, they begin their solemn walk away from Eden's gate. A single shaft of sunlight breaks through the clouds, piercing the darkness. The light illuminates their path, a stark contrast to the shadows closing in around them. Though banished, the glimmer of light hints at God's lingering mercy in their despair.